Everybody, welcome to the channel. This is No Games, Just Sports, the Sports Gamer. This is MLB The Show 23 on the PlayStation 5. This is the Seattle Mariners. We are in a 3-game series against the Toronto Blue Jays playing in Toronto. We did lose yesterday 5-0. Broke our 6-game winning streak. So we are now 18-8. We are tied with the Blue Jays at 18-8. We are still in first place. So see if we can get our act together. We could not hit nothing yesterday. We just could not get it done. So sit back, relax, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the action. Let's get it. Let's see. I think we're going to go with that. Toronto. We'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with our Blues. Actually, you know what? I'll go with that one, like they did last night. Okay. Who are we going to have pitch? Logan Gilbert. Yeah, let's go with Logan Gilbert. He's Isaiah Campbell. He's also good as well. Lewis Castillo's injured. Isaiah Campbell. Logan Gilbert. Isaiah Campbell. Nope, let's go with Logan Gilbert. Everybody else is looking okay. Cal, everyone looks kind of tired, but that's okay. Let's get it.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got open air baseball for you on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in. Bo Bichette leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. What do we have on him?
He touched the 9th inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line, and that is Springer. And there's one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
And now the first baseman, Ty France, enters the day third in the American League batting race. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at second here with 2 away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. This one smacked out to left center. Varsho snags it on the run. Mariners lead 1. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Major League Baseball. Back now in Toronto. On the hill here today, Logan Gilbert. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Here's Kiermaier now. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. Nope. And it is 2-1. There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That's ripped, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
George Springer in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first, thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Next offering is downstairs. Bichette at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs. On the ground to the left, and that one finds its way through. Bichette around third and headed home. Play it home. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And a foul ball. And the 0-1.
Ball.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, out towards right center. And it's into the gap. Run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead. And that's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Danny Jansen stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing didn't go, and the count is 1-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early.
This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Danny Jansen hits one out. Third home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Brandon Bell in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners nothing. Second inning set to go. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Gausman back to work. Ripped on a line. Varsho tracks it down for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Sam Haggerty, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft, made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. That one gets down for a hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. 1 gone, runner at first. And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh, 4th right now in the American League home run leaderboard. And that one ripped to left, and that's going to roll to the wall. And he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. On the ground. Fires across the diamond. Now 2 away as they get a run across. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 2 hits in the game last night. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Tapped softly on the ground. Merrifield in plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 1. Back here at Rogers Center, and here is Matt Chapman. The right-hander back to work. And a good eye there. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Fastball for a strike. And now 3-1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And that one is in for a strike. Center field. One away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the power speed combo. Whit Merrifield. Fastball in for a strike. Strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Here's the 0-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball. Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
On the ground as he checked his swing. Suarez whips it to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Just a little roller to the pull side, definitely out in front of the pitch away, but it wasn't one the defense could make a play on.
So first and second with one man gone. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. First offering misses the mark. Chapman over at second. Merrifield over at first with one away. This one lifted in the air, left field. Pollock hauls it in, and there's two away.
The batter, number 11.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Doubled his first time up.
Yes.
There's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch just misses. And it's 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. And another ball. George Springer waits on deck. Two on, two outs. He goes down looking. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they lead it 4-1. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Julio Rodriguez. And he deals. Bounced up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Colton Wong up to hit. And there's a strike. Gosman, in his 10th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. And he picks it up in foul territory. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. And there are two down. Ty France up next for the Mariners. Doubled in his first AB.
France.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone. Ty France goes deep, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 so far. That to right. Makes the grab on the run. That is the inning. 1 run closer for Seattle after this solo shot. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer.
George Springer.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. Goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him walk. That was just nasty.
The first baseman, Vladimir.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That misses. Ball 1. Vladdy handling the duties at first, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And the 1-0. And there's a strike.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. To first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there, 0-1. Jansen, in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Next offering misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. And that's a strike. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Got him looking. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for Toronto, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back. Start of the fourth. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
The right-hander back to work. That one ripped. Makes the catch for the out.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
In now is the Mariners DH. Sam Haggerty singled and scored his first time. To the right side. Guerrero the toss to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And now 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. On the warning track. And hauls it in. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 4-2. And welcome back. And here is Matt Chapman. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And now the 0-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Matt Chapman hits one out. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
And here is Dalton Varsho. Strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Back to the top of the lineup. So up next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 2.
Merrifield.
The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. 2 outs, base is empty. Kevin Kiermaier getting ready to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Hit hard. That gets through.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and
oh, this one high and deep, way back there, and it's out of here. Bo Bichette blasts one out. It's his 6th. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Logan Gilbert departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Now on the bump, Isaiah Campbell. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Number 49.
And the batter is George Springer.
Campbell.
That one's in there. That's strike one. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
Springer tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. That one misses. 3-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting to hit for Toronto. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Full count.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. .3-0 down. There's the strike. High fly ball, right field. Hernandez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Back now in Toronto. Now the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock.
Gosman back to work. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now J.P. Crawford. Fought off foul.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. 10 outs have come from the first pitch, so it's fair to say they're making it too easy on the pitcher.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it one-hops the wall. Pollock Around third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a
broken bat, and it's popped up. On to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. So digging in, Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
1-2 now. Out to center. Kiermaier squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly, RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Throws to first, and that is that. Get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on.
The catcher,
back here at Rogers Center, Danny Jansen to hit here.
Jansen.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way.
Bell, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. There's a strike at the knees. 0-2. The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Chapman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They hold a 7-4 lead. Welcome back. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
The third baseman, Eugenio
Suarez in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. Varsho makes the grab, and there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Hernandez at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Ground ball left side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
now batting. Designated
Sam
hitter,
Haggerty up next for the Mariners.
Haggerty.
Gausman throws over. Another throw over. And he's back again. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Bichette. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder, Dalton
Campbell back to work.
Varsho.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
The batter,
It gets
number
talked about a
15,
lot, but
second
a good
baseman,
high fastball in a
Whit.
2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And takes low for ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect
One
in an
ball,
0-2 count.
2 strikes.
Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one the other way. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a
Taylor Saucedo comes on now.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Kiermaier now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Merrifield, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake. Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball. at the belt and fires. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. Wong sends it to first, and that is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. The M's in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Eric Swanson getting ready to go. Green getting loose as well. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get out of the bullpen for the Jays, Yimi Garcia.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And now for Seattle, A.J. Pollock. Grounded to third, could be 2. Oh, the throw is wild.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford now at the plate. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Pitch misses. 1-1. First and second here, no outs. And the next pitch is way outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And a 2-1 on the way. Good eye right there. Julio Rodriguez on deck for the M's. Three-1 is on the way. Line drive caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Ripped to first, caught. New pitcher now for the Jays, Tim Mesa.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Heading for the plate. One runs in, runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores, and they trail by 1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. He's already homered here in this one. Now a fly ball to right center. It falls in, and that's a hit. The run comes in from second, and we're tied at 7 apiece.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Swung on, belted. Varsho moving back for it. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. But they scored 3 times to even it up. 7th inning stretch time. And we are tied 7-7. Bottom of the inning. And now the right fielder, George Springer.
The right fielder, George Springer.
And a pitch. Just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Hit hard, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into score.
New pitcher on now, Trevor Rosenthal. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 40, Trevor Rosenthal.
Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Foul ball there. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next offering is fouled back.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Kicks and deals. Bounce to the right side. On to France. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Jansen in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1 to count.
And he pumps it a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right-handed reliever. Inside, just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
And now Brandon Bell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's a little bit high. Swings through that one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Next offering is fouled back.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. Out to short, Bichette. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Sam Haggerty. The switch hitter batting right. Out to short, stops it on a slide, fires to first, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to
Now here is Cal Raleigh. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Snap throw to first. Haggerty gets back easily. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Merrifield, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Big spot for him here. And here it comes. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a 1-1. This one popped up right side. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 25.
Dalton Varsho will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Now 1-1. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty delivers.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. .99 miles per hour to finish him off. Blue Jays go down in order, and this remains a 7-all tie. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Anthony Bass hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Now into the ball game on defense, Kevin Biggio. He's the new third baseman. And a pitch. Out there to center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And a quick out, number 1. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. 1 for 3. Bunting for a hit. Biggio sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
And now Julio Rodriguez. Yo, 1. Good eye right there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Time called. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Back here at Rogers Center. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Penn Murphy. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And the pitch. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. And misses inside. And that's outside. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And a strike in there. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch is downstairs. And downstairs. Next pitch is popped up. Rowley hauls it in, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Springer.
The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Check swing of the 0-2. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still tied 7-7. Back now in Toronto. We're in extras here. Down the number 2 hitter, Colton Wong. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020. With a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't, and that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Two on the way. Swings and sends a rocket to right. That takes care of Wong. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now for Seattle, Ty France, known for his late inning heroics.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. In the air to left center. Kiermaier trying to get there. Makes the grab on the run. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run.
He swings and fouls one off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And a pitch. In the air out towards right center. And George makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Mariners 8 and the Blue Jays 7. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Andres Munoz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be.
Well, one-run game. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. The pitch. And a slider catches the zone.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. Vladdy with a star scraper. And the Blue Jays walk it off in extra innings.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Just gave up a game-losing home run. That's awesome.
And the final here today, 9-8. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.